Assalamualaikum everyone, this is Umiraba from Pingu's English School and Eureka School System. Today the date is 31st August and we had an online class with Primary 5 today. In today's online class we have started our new chapter Staying Healthy, which is on page number 20 of the student's learner book. So in this chapter till now we have studied on page number 20. We had a class discussion with all the students that we talked about common illnesses, and there are basically pictures given on page number 20. As you can see, these pictures indicate about illnesses, common illnesses which every human being goes through. So basically the students were asked that what illness is each picture denoting. So in picture number A, there is an option, there is a word box given on the same page. So the students had to just identify which picture is indicating which illness. This activity was done in class, and you all, those who did not attend the class, can have to go through it, and you have to identify the illnesses. One is a sore throat. Many students were having the pronunciation wrong. This is a sore throat. That means when you have some itchings in your throat. A cold, a cough, earache, a fever, a headache, and stomachache. So these are all the symptoms, all the illnesses, and you have to match each illness with its picture. This was done today, and now in the next activity which we did was exercise number 7 on page number 21. Complete the sentences. Use he, she feels, or he has, she has got. So these are the options which you have been given, and among these you have to use them in the given exercise number 7, page number 21. This has to be done in the learner's book with a pencil. So you have to, basically I'm telling you number 1 just to explain how to do it. For example, number 1 is he dash a headache. So the options are he feels or he has got. So what will be the answer? That he has got a headache. Alright, so these answers, these blanks have to be filled with the options given above. And then the next what we learnt was mimes. What are mimes? Mimes are basically those who know the meaning of mimicry. Mime is a word taken from mimicry, you can say. As the word mime means to act on something and to explain someone by acting. For example, if I just so what can you assume? That by doing this I am having a cold because I sneezed. So this is basically acting, and this was done as a class activity. The students acted on different illnesses, and the rest of the students were guessing what the illness is, and we had to make questions and answers accordingly. For example, one student pretended that he is coughing. So the question was, what is the matter? Have you got a cough or have you got a cold? So the answer was yes, I have. And then the second question was, do you feel cold? Because the second question has to be relatable to the first. For example, if he is having a cold, he has got a cold. So the next question would be, are you feeling cold? So that we can indicate if he is having fever or not. Alright, so this was done in today's class as well. And then on the next page, page number 22, we studied about malaria. Basically, let me just read it out for you. I'm just going to be telling you the main facts of malaria. Then malaria is a very serious disease which infects 300 to 500 million people every year. It's the most common in hot tropical areas, countries in the Americas, Asias and Africas. 1 person dies every second from malaria. So these are facts of malaria. Malaria is basically a disease which spreads from mosquitoes. Mosquitoes sting humans, and they carry a parasite which causes malaria, and whenever a mosquito bites or stings a person, the parasite gets into the blood. Alright, so the reason which is of malaria is the parasite which mosquitoes carry. Alright, and what are the symptoms? That there are many symptoms of malaria, such as high fever, headaches and being sick. That means you feel weak. And how can we stop people getting malaria? A simple way, the most basic way of getting rid of mosquitoes is to apply a net. You must have seen those nets which are tied on either the beds or something, or not even for elders. You must have seen babies who are usually carried in those baby nests which have a net. You just open the net and wrap it up, so the baby is wrapped in a net so that the baby can be prevented from mosquitoes. So that is the most common way which we can prevent ourselves from mosquitoes. So this was taught today in the English language class, and the homework which you have to do is that exercise number 7 has to be done of learner's book. I've already told you the page, and page number 21. And apart from that, from the activity book, you have to cover page number 16 and 17. You have to do these page numbers from your activity book. So that's all for today. Take care of yourself. Jazakallah khair.